I don't feel safe.
It's okay. It's fine. You've never just had a car nearly crush you?
I mean, yeah, but not here.
I'm kind of glad that he landed in the water and not on top of us, because if a car just hit us all of a sudden, I would have shit bricks.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, the formal answer I can give you is that yes, this person. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I keep getting texts and phone calls while I'm here.
No, you're about to hear the boop 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 boop.
Oh no.
Oh, we have shots fired, and it's at the fucking rental spot, and it's just. This is the fourth 78s I've seen since I've been on duty, and I haven't been to any of them. It's just I have been in meetings for the last 2 hours now. So anyway, so yeah, the Monopoly killer. I'll say this much: this person gets very brave in terms of how close they get with people. Their time is coming very soon. If you do, I don't even know what this person looks like. I have no involvement in this case, which is also why I can't disclose too much, because I don't want to. I don't want to disclose information that is not necessarily of my investigation. If it was my investigation, I would probably give you a lot more.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's just MCU is so lock and keyed right now and making sure that like certain cases are kind of, you know, in a spot.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm dealing with a lot of the victims of this person, so it's just.
I understand.
I know what I know from dealing with them. But yeah, having more information would be nice.
Here's some food for thought. Unfortunately,
Hold on. There are no doctors.
so you can't disclose
Hold
much.
on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, something about yeah. I don't know exactly what the whole thing was, but that was the gist. All right. Night. Turn that off. It was Roy.
Oh, all good, all good.
Damn it! Like it's just.
It's
I'm getting
nonstop.
phone calls and texts right now too.
It's nonstop.
You and I have the same issues.
Yes, when I tell you that people will be like, "Oh, Flop, you know it's your phone," and then I've been on a ride along with you and even Henry, who's a dispatcher, and Henry had to go through the same thing that we went through when we rode, and I said, Henry, do you see? Do you get it now? And he goes, no, I get it. In fact, you want to know what I did yesterday? Matt got on duty, and I went up to Matt and I said, Matt, I'd like to formally apologize. He goes, it's okay. I said, you don't even know what I'm apologizing for yet. I said, I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize to you. He goes, for what? I said, I'm sorry for yelling at you for never answering your texts. I'm sorry for yelling at you for not answering your phone. I'm sorry for yelling at you for not responding to any of my messages. I'm sorry that you didn't want to ever ride with me. I said, I get it now. I get it. I fucking get it. I also went up to Espinosa and Daisy and I said, I'd like to formally apologize to both of you. I understand why you don't want to be in command anymore.
Yeah. It's a headache.
Yeah. This job becomes so much more of a reality every day.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, did everything go okay with Remington? Is she in a better spot now?
Yeah.
Spare details.
I really suggested more, when they are sober to
Yeah.
talk. They need to talk. Who they are with right now, or living with, or shacking up with, is a good person to talk to. Um,
Okay.
with what I know they've dealt with, because hi, I've given therapy to, I think, everybody in this goddamn state.
Sure. I mean that's fair. I mean, there's a
So I
couple
know,
therapists, but at least in these hours, you got everyone at your fingertips.
yeah. But I mean, I've already dealt with them, and I know what they've been through. It's similar, and so they can have a better comfort with, dealing with the issue that happened. And I will be reaching out, probably this week and checking up on them.
I gotcha. The only reason I ask is because, and not that I need to really disclose this to you, but the fact that she had a gun off duty and it was a PD issued firearm, you get it. There's a talking that's probably going to happen, and I know that it may fall in line with some collateral with this, so I wanted to just
Yes.
make sure that she was at least in a somewhat better spot after talking, and I'm hoping that she'll continue. Um, as for what happens past is not necessarily of my, I don't want to say not my concern. It's just, it's not my priority, right? I passed that along to who it needs to be passed along to. I needed to know that I couldn't not pass that along to somebody properly. So that's taken care of. My concern was just making sure she was okay. Just so you know, she's not getting her gun back, and she's not getting the whiskey back, because I'm not letting her sit in that house with 32 bottles of whiskey.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things where, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that, but you can't babysit people 24 hours a day. And at the end of the day, they're grown ass adults dealing with trauma. And temporarily you can live there, but you know, there's a time and an understanding of, you do have a career to worry about, and you need to act accordingly. So, and
yeah,
I usually tell people that. I kind of give them that nice little harsh reality. I'm a little paranoid. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of distracted.
no, you're fine. In fact, I'll even give you a quick old reality. Do you know Emerson?
Yes.
Do you know her new best friend?
Who?
Uh, do you know Echo?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole thing going on with that. A bunch of people witnessed her. A bunch of people witnessed her at court with Echo. Little something going on. Apparently, her therapist is already being notified with about it. But Echo, as far as we know, potentially kidnapped her and held her against her will for like 4 or 5 days. And fear for her life around her came to me, and I was like, listen, Emerson, this is how you stay safe, right? The whole hand holding thing you were just talking about, you can't hold people's hands. As soon as I told her how to prevent herself from falling in line with anything, she walked directly into the fire. And then, to top it all off, they're now friends.
Yeah.
So, little Stockholm syndrome a little bit, from, I guess, what I understand.
I can't.
Yeah. I get to a point. I heard the other day. I don't want to say too much because it's not really it's not my story to tell. But I was told that something happened yesterday with Emerson, and she was at the hospital, and I said, "Damn, I hope she recovers." And the person that called me was shocked I said that, and I said, "I'm sorry. I'm done being a pseudo therapist for people who walk face first into crime."
No, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And you run yourself ragged trying to help, and then they just don't want help. So
Help. The problem with help is that I can't tell you to get help. You need to want help for me to help you.
mhm. That's why a lot of people are like, my friend needs help. They need to do this. And it's like, do they want to? No. Then I can't do a shit.
Yeah. It's kind of where I'm at.
So,
But yeah. Um overall, besides that and the serial killer stuff and the Roy stuff, I've just been really busy.
yeah.
I've had so many, and I don't know why. It's like just all of a
Oh,
sudden the last like 3 days, I have just been this like paperwork bitch, I guess you could say. I like statements to command about so and so, about this scene, problems with warrants. It's like everything just came tumbling down. And the least I could say is that some way, somehow, some why, I am the beneficiary of being the go-to person for everybody, which I'm glad. I don't mind to be. But it's come to it's come to my attention that I am like one of the only seniors in my shift. So I get everything in the shift. Everything. If someone's got a problem, it's to me. And I'm even having problems with cadets, and that's why I had to talk to Roy. And it's ugly from all angles. I'm about to have to recommend strike points for 3 officers, it sounds like.
yeah.
Um, all for the same
Um,
situation.
do you know of Van Helsing?
Hand Velsing, yeah. What
Van Helsing.
what do you do
Yeah.
now?
Well, apparently he told one of our doctors while they were doing an autopsy to hurry it up and they needed the report in 10 minutes. That's not how that shit works.
How long ago was this?
Today. This was
Is this a formal complaint? Because I will gladly talk to him and say, listen. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you now, just so you know, and you can let the doctors know this, that this came from me, and if anyone has a problem with it in the PD, they can come talk to me. If anyone tries to speed you guys up to do your job, tell them to shut the fuck up, and that the process of care takes time, and that if they don't want to wait to get another officer who's willing to wait.
yeah.
People, especially the PD, needs to stop bossing people around in shit that they are not qualified in. You can't speed up a fucking autopsy. It's an autopsy.
Yeah, this is the situation and this is why I'm bringing it up. Normally I'm like whatever, I'll go deal with it myself, but so there was a complaint about the doctor rushing things, calling contacts, doing all this stuff, like hurrying up. And then there was like a complaint from an officer that he did all this stuff before they could even do anything. Well, I found out there was an officer pressuring him to hurry up and finish it up. So I almost yelled at one of my doctors for something that an officer initiated and made them feel obligated to rush an autopsy. Like, what the fuck? I know it was Littleman's, of course. You know how the chaotic that shit gets. But I don't want my doctors frazzled when, they're going to fuck up and then you have some overzealous lawyer coming after us in the end, suing them because they didn't do their job because they were rushed.
I'll say this. Pass that message along to all the doctors that if an officer ever tries to rush a doctor, tell them to flat out shut the fuck up and that they can wait patiently.
Yeah.
Because this process takes time. And if an officer has a problem with that answer and they try and get combative with the doctor, tell them to come talk to me.
I remember back in the day when they would ask for a medical form or like medical records, and it's like you have to submit a form, and then they would threaten them with obstruction of justice.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh man, that was a big thing back in the day.
I used
But
to,
yeah,
I used to submit medical reports all the time through you guys.
don't move. Don't move. We're Disney princesses.
Okay.
Don't move.
Okay.
Look behind you a little bit.
I see.
Oh my god.
It's so cute.
That's why I love this spot. Okay, it's fine. Continue.
It's great.
Yep.
Oh, it's drinking water. Um, but in all seriousness, I used to submit documents to Pillbox all the time. And if I didn't have a report within 48 hours, it would just be a, hey, not bothering, just checking in. Do you have an estimate? If not, don't worry about it. And that was the end of it. But what we get a lot nowadays, a lot of people think that like everything is just,
Instant.
instant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
welcome to
already telling
reality,
them.
sweetheart. Guess what? Not everything is a fucking a finger snap away. I hate that shit.
Well, we are requiring the doctors to finish reports before they go to bed, before they go home, because then we have officers like going, "This incident happened. We need a report, or we need to know what's going on," and there's no information, especially when they're in ICU. So
Yeah.
that's one of those things that we're trying to crack down a little bit on, that at least ICU a basic information for everybody. That just reminded me of the Joel thing. Joel was contacting Sydney on Twitter today. I don't remember what time.
Why did this giant fuck stick go back to the spot?
Yeah, that was. I was like, what in the. So that's what he did today.
Oh God, I fucking can't. Okay. I want you to know that yesterday my day consisted of this asshole. So I was not the arresting officer for this guy. I had no involvement with this case. Did you know that after he was released out of the ICU, I had to let him walk out of the PD?
Really?
This stays between us. But this guy, the officers involved in this case had no statements and no evidence in the report, but a warrant for this guy. And then I literally had to call him back 10 minutes later after I had to yell at people to provide some context so that we had enough evidence to arrest this fucker. And I had to call him and say, hey, could you come back down to the PD so I could fucking finish this shit? He was like, yeah, I'm on my way. I got a rental. So he came down. I finally got to arrest him. But my God. You want to talk about baffling? The fact that the fact that by the way, what I'm saying to you right now, I'm treating as therapy.
Yes. No, I'm
venting. Yeah, no evidence in the report, nothing. Nothing. Nada. And I had to scramble so that we had enough so I could charge him with what happened with Sydney. And this guy is a fucking I don't want to say I don't want to use the word weird, but he's a strange individual. I have Avery calling me. Give me a second. Hey, what's up, Avery? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
If I've got somebody who's presumed missing for over a week now, is it possible for me to get their bank records or phone records purely to see if they've done anything, to see if they're still alive?
Is there a report?
Yeah, I can give you the number. Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Do you have a report number real quick?
Yeah, I do.
I'm assuming it's an investigative.
It is. Yeah. So 86554, and that'll connect you to the other report involved with it too.
Okay.
86554. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely have enough here. I would submit a phone subpoena and a bank subpoena. And
Is there a form you could send me, like an outline?
Yes, I can email you one. We are trying to get one attached. In fact, I need to work on getting that too, so everyone has access to this. Let me make a copy and email you my copy.
Perfect.
And I need you to make a copy of what I'm about to email you. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
Bye.
Appreciate you too. If you need anything or help with this, let me know.
Okay, who do I send them to after I copy them?
Commanding member. So a sergeant plus
So
to proof
Tessa?
it. Yeah, Tessa would be the
Okay.
best point of contact.
Cool, yeah. Thank you.
Yep, not a problem, Avery. I'll talk to you soon.
Hey, bye.
Bye-bye. Give me 1 minute. I gotta send a form over to Avery.
Was that the
Missing persons for a week. So we're trying to trace if there's any record or recollection of any contact in the last week.
the person that she's interrogating or interrogated?
What was that? Sorry.
I said any phone records from the if they had contact with the person that they suspect.
The specifically the victim, to see if the victim is around at all. Kind of trying to just see if the victim has had any contact with anyone, because they're presumed missing at this point, right?
Right.
Give me just a minute.
No, it's all good. I already she was interrogating somebody with, I think, that case that you're talking about, and had me evaluate them.
Phone subpoenas. Where is my... Oh god, chat. I got bad news. I got it. Thank god. Okay. Okay, I found it. I couldn't find the phone subpoena template that we had, or that I have. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. I think, like I was saying, I think I know what's going on because I evaluated a person that was being interrogated for that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that was like a few hours ago.
Oh, yeah, I have no
Yeah.
idea. I really don't know anything about it. I just know that apparently it's just a missing person.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. At this
Yeah.
point, I should just be like living in PD for all of you guys.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know. You know what happened yesterday? I was in the middle of something, and Harvey Holden, he's great. He's really proper in terms of, you know, who to go to when he has an issue. But this dude will come to me 7 times a day with complaints and call me every 15 minutes to let me know of an issue. And I was in the middle of writing something and proofreading, and he came up to me, and I literally went, no, Harvey, no. And he goes, okay, in 2 minutes? No.
No.
I was just like, no, I've hit my wall. No. So I don't know. I gotta go back to the PD and do stuff too. We could take a slow drive back down to the city. It's just been a day. It's been a busy 3 days.
Yeah. I've almost had a 11-hour day.
Oh god, you've been going for 11 hours?
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm good. I'm just a little hungry.
Want some donuts? There's 2
Mm,
donuts
yes.
in the glove.
Is there an onion?
Someone gave me an onion. I think it was Tessa. Oh god, chat. We gotta do other stuff. Oh god. All right, let's go. Okay.
Oh boy. It's interesting. That halfway house is like everybody, like, it's people wanted one. People need it. And I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be interesting because I don't think I have enough keys to give to people who want to use it.
Yeah, that actually might be rough.
Yeah,
Well, how many keys can you give out? You can give out like 4 or 5 in a house, right?
I think so. But all 3 psych have keys.
Oh.
I didn't realize how popular this thing was. It's kind of like I wanted a place for people to go before they have to go to Parsons.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, hey, they're putting an effort, especially for, like DOJ or PD, Look, they're putting an effort. They've actually, are trying. I
Sure.
wanted to give people an option before they're forced into.
Jeannie, thank you for the 10
But
months.
apparently that's a
I
popular
appreciate
idea,
you. Can we get a
and
bunch of
everybody's
hearts in chat,
"Yay!"
please?
And I'm
I would
like, "Oh,
appreciate it.
God,
Thank you.
I'm not
Thank
ready."
you. Thank you so much. You may have
So-
to. It may have to be a, hey, Pixie, can I get approval for this person to go into, like, you know what I mean? Like, you may have to revoke keys due to limitations.
Yeah.
And then say, hey, if you guys need somebody, like, here, get their info and their state ID, and if I approve it, I will give them access. And then I guess you would have to be around to assist with it, I guess. It'd be kind of weird.
Yeah. It's just, we'll see. I just didn't realize there was such a need for it. The word got out, and it's already popular, and I haven't even done anything yet.
Yeah. Chad, thanks for sticking around and being here. If you're
Yeah,
new to the stream,
'cause
has
I
me
was
join
gonna
or stay, hit
do
the
an
follow button. I'd
addiction
love to see you come
center.
back.
Where I wanted to get, a
I'm
large
so tired today.
building
I'm so
and,
beat.
Start from scratch. But then I was like, that's just going to be a pain in the ass. I'll just get a house, we'll get 1 or 2 people, every so often. But shit's starting to pick up, so.
There's a lot of shit picking up from our side too. Like, legitimately, things became very busy all of a sudden.
Also, I'm really curious.
Yes.
What does it take to get desecration of a corpse? Like, what do you do? What does that entail?
We have to find remains, usually a bloody knife or something on a person, but essentially to get desecration, usually we have to literally witness them carving it or have a call in the area of human remains. Because there's possession of human remains, which is already like a known charge. But what we is hard to prove a lot of the times is desecration, unless they have a bloody knife, which is automatically a free lineup to actually prove that, like, hey, this knife lines up with what is on their person, right?
Right.
So desecration is harder to get, but I'll say this much: I had to charge somebody 17 times desecration the other day.
What did they do?
Carved up 17 locals.
Oh.
There was literally a bloodbath trail of bodies.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. But we don't have a bigger charge for people that just carve up bodies, and I've been trying for the good part of a year plus to get a court case so that we can actually get a fucking charge for this shit. But here I am, still trying, because we have this cute little whatever charge that doesn't stack time. So people getting fucking, 25 months, carve up 30,000 bodies. Can I ask why you ask? In fact, I'll even circle the block. I'm kind of curious.
No, I was curious because I've heard somebody getting charged with desecration of a body, and I was like, what did they do to it to get that charge?
Desecration, there's a lot in line to actually see that line up, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just curious to what it took. Was it like digging up a body or transporting like,
We
stealing
can
it from
see
the morgue
remains.
or
Yeah, we'll typically see remains, but
okay.
that's about it.
All right. Well,
Pixie, if I was actually going on patrol, I'd say hop in, but I'm gonna go sit in the PD and look at my fucking tablet for the next probably 3 hours.
no, that's fine. I need to properly eat.
Please do that.
Yeah, and
Please.
almost 11 hours. And
Yeah.
that was I didn't what happened? It's dark now. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
Wow.
it got dark out.
It got dark.
Very dark. Go properly eat. You'll thank yourself, right? All right,
All right,
Pixie.
I'll talk to you later, and
I'll-
I'm so glad we didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
with
a
the
falling car. Yeah.
Yep.
Of course. I'll talk to you soon. Hey chat, how we doing? I hope we're doing well. I am so tired. I feel like I could honestly go right back to bed right now if I wanted to. This PD thing be catching up to me real quick. How we doing? Hope we're doing well. You know what it is that it's not even that like anything's overwhelming. It's just things got, was that who I thought it was? I don't even know. Yo, Matt, Alex, good morning. How are you? I look like Angel. All right, we gotta go do more shit.
Blah.
Hello, how we doing?
Hi.
How? Scraping a little bit, but it's okay. Just
What do you mean?
Just I've become walking PD politics.
What does that mean?
Oh, just officer complaints, bringing things up, having to recommend things. It's just I've become like the epicenter.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy
You're
right
him.
now.
Yeah, you're him.
I'm him. I'm the email away guy. It's become the thing I swore to destroy.
Well, I think all it means is that people trust you and that they
Absolutely.
think you're doing a great job.
Absolutely. No, I definitely think that it's good. I'm definitely enjoying being the helping hand and talking to people. It's just weird that like all of a sudden in the last 3 days I've just become that guy. You know what I mean? Like I was sort of that guy before, but now I'm really that guy.
What do you think caused the shift?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Is it your hair? Did you change it again?
I don't know about changing it. It's
What?
balding. It's balding.
What?
The stress is getting to me,
Is
Rose.
it, I was gonna say, is it the stress?
The stress is getting to me, Rose.
Oh God.
I don't feel like myself right now. I don't know what's happened to me.
Oh gosh, Flop.
Rose.
You still look great. You still look.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
great.
appreciate it. You're not lying to me, right?
Never. I would never lie to you.
Never.
Never.
I got this cool bucket hat from Dan, though.
It's very cool.
It's kind of fitting. I'm not going to lie. It kind of suits me.
I like it.
It's not too bad. What we
Goes
doing,
with your
though?
uniform.
Yeah.
Nothing. I was just bored, so I decided to come on duty and like harass people at MRPD.
I got you. Well, good news. I'm the thing I was coming to PD to do was to actually add in some times real quick from Lucas. Lucas texted me and said, I got 3:43 again on hills. I'm going to sleep and throwing this bike away.
Lucas Lavender. Oh, bless.
3:43.
You said 3:43. How many times has he done it?
he's done it 3 times now, I think. The issue was that
and has he like progressed? Like, what did he start at?
he started at a 3. Oh god, I just got rid of it. Hold on. Started at a 346, now at a 343, and he got 343 again this time.
Oh,
So he's done it 3 times, but it says that he's only done it once on his thing, because when I asked him for a photo, he said, Flop, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't take a photo and I got really mad my second run, and so I never got a photo for you. I said, that's fine. I said, if you can get a 343 now, you could do better next time or get it again. So I'm not worried, just do it again, but I'll mark down that you've done it a second time. So he actually sent it to me this time with a time. So I'm gonna input his new time now, which is actually a 343.
Those are already great times. You know, I think I'll probably get it the next time.
That's what I was saying. I have suggestions to help out too. And I told Lucas that if he needs help to let me know, but it sounds like things are going pretty good so far.
If his first run you got 346, that's really good. Already super close.
Yeah. And then to get a 343, I mean, that's fantastic. I think there's a couple of areas I could probably help Lucas with. So I'll talk to him about it. And
the best I ever did on hills, I literally got 340, and I was like, yeah, that's good enough.
I forget what track I did that with. I think it was Vespucci I did that with. I like just barely passed it and was like, I'm done. I did it. I'm done. Yeah. Give me just a second. I'm just updating the roster real quick. We'll call it 3 times. Save. Take the photo. And say. There we go. Hills. We gotta go to Kieran. Let's see. Awesome.
What do you think about the Vespucci track? Do you think it's helpful? Do you think it's it's a good track, or should we think about maybe making a new technical track?
So here, give me just a second. I'm just inputting this time, and then I'll give you a more proper answer. Give me 1 second. 336. Hills twice. Save. Okay, sorry. To answer your question, I think Vespucci is frustrating, but I think that it's needed, right? In terms of technical, the way I've explained it to people is that Hills is all about speed. It is going as fast as you possibly can and just getting through it, right? It's all about just maintaining, knowing your corners and knowing how to, like, when to speed up and when not to. Gordo,
like, what about a track through the south side instead? I'm trying to think of like realistic rat strats that people use.
I think that's what Vespucci is, though.
When have you ever chased a bike through Vespucci?
I don't think it's about chasing a bike through Vespucci. I think it's about the fact that
like,
Vespucci is a good area for alleyways and enough spots to jump over like staircases and walls and going through tight alleys. I think the benefit.
I guess I just feel bad about the BBMC tax, you know?
Yeah, I don't think it's. Honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I wonder if. I mean, if people have a problem with it too, I don't mind paying them. You know what I mean? I don't mind reimbursing people for doing it out of my own pocket.
I could reimburse people through the motor budget.
Okay. I do think the BBMC thing is frustrating, but I think the track is really balanced. I think it really applies to like a proper like getaway like rat strat. You know what I mean? It's a perfect area for it. And to be honest, it's not even that I do a lot of chases in BBMC turf. I think it's just the fact that there's so much in that area that allows motor to be utilized to its fullest, essentially, right?
Yeah.
So
If anybody has like an issue with the tax, or they're doing the trials a lot and they're spending a lot of money, have them reach out to Chris. I don't think has access to the motor budget yet. I'll check with them tomorrow about it. But have them reach out to me or Chris and we'll reimburse them.
yeah. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll let people know, and if anyone does in shift 3 need it, I can always be a point of contact and just kind of let you know when it happens.
Maybe don't like let them know. Just like if somebody brings it up, because I don't want like everybody.
No. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna let anyone know. It's just if anyone has a problem, I'll just reimburse them. And honestly, actually, that may be the best thing to do. Let me reimburse them, and if anything, I'll let you know when I need reimbursement for shift 3. This way, no one has to know that like there's reimbursements at all.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. But
So,
make sure you follow up and you get reimbursed. I don't want you paying for it out of pocket.
I mean, I'm chilling. What's my money going to right now? Let's be honest.
Still.
No, I know, Rose. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm actually going to be going off duty earlier today because I want to get enough sleep so I can make it to the meeting tomorrow.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry it's so early for you.
No, hey, listen. Shift 3 I got to do what shift 3's got to do, right? And if that means, show up for a meeting that works best for everybody, I can make the swap if I need it.
Did my timestamp thing work, by the way? I wasn't sure if it worked. I'd never done it before. Like, is that the right time for you?
Let me see. It did for EST. Yes, that's correct. Hey, what's up, Brian?
Not much,
Hi,
not much.
Brian.
You doing, Rose?
I'm okay. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Weather
the
kind of started
outfit.
out bad. Yeah, it's kind of like the new
It's
detective fit
cool.
I'm going with.
I kind
You
of
know,
dig it. It's good.
It's really good.
I want the eventual like it to say like MCU or detective or something along those lines, but I
Sure.
was trying to think of something that like screams detective, but like we're easily identifiable.
Yeah.
You look like a pro golf player.
Yeah, not wrong. Oh, but watch this. Here's the best part. Let me just
Or like a president that's going on vacation.
It's got that very like professional vibe going on. I dig it.
Okay.
See, I like
Well,
that.
I can cruise around, right? But like if I need to get out for a traffic stop or actually get onto a crime scene or like 13 Alpha, I can throw that on and I'm very visibly an officer.
Yeah. No, it's a good look. I like it. I had a bunch of outfits with the detectives before, and they're a little dated, but
Yes.
I had that jacket for a while, and people loved it. They were like, "No one wears that." I'm like, "It's just a good look. It's just a really good look."
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, I don't wear the Ranger one because I don't like the way the green looks. I think it's too much green. But eventually seeing an MCU jacket would be pretty cool.
I spent 40 minutes on my clothes.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Brian.
Well, I think a big part of it is you got to find like the right colors that go with it.
Yeah. I think that's fair. That most of my time whenever I'm doing like outfits or uniforms, my big thing is making sure that I have an outfit that like matches the shirt a little bit, because it's like if I'm gonna get a uniform together, I want some kind of consistency. It could be a total mess, but I need some color match a little bit. Not a lot, just
Oh, yeah.
just a little bit,
Makes sense.
But nice, awesome. We're just kind of talking about motor stuff right now. Apparently, I had a conversation with Pixie today about some stuff, so that was interesting about Scully's investigation. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that whole thing is a ginormous shit show, it sounds like.
Hey, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
I already told Malton, but I'm going to be out of town starting, I think, Wednesday next week, and I'll be out of town for about a week.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the last week and a half off. Maybe 2 weeks. Depends myself.
Honestly, it's
Rip Troopers.
it's worth taking the time away though. Oh man, that little time away, it does fucking wonders.
Yeah, not wrong. Break the, what is it? The mundaneness.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday and the day before, so 2 days ago, I was on duty for 10 hours and I spent 8 of those hours inside the walls of MRPD doing various things. And then yesterday it was the same thing, but it was about 7 hours. And today so far it's been coming up on 3. And at some point, I mean, granted, I had Tessa text me and she's like, hey, I can't call right now, but is everything good? I took an LOA that I didn't realize I needed. And I said, don't worry. I said, I think I'm coming up to my point too, where I'm going to take a little time away myself. So it's good. It's good. Breaks that little bit of consistency, keeps things fresh.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Absolutely. Who is texting me?
All right, guys, I'm going to go get some sleep. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, not a problem,
Bye.
Brian. Appreciate
Good
you.
to
You
see
take care,
you.
right?
Hey, by the way, I saw the thing, Luca. This is good.
Let me see who's texting me. Hold on.
100%. How you doing, Ramona?
Oh, no.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just ending a 12-hour shift.
12-hour. I did 10 yesterday, I think. Yeah, 10. 10, 11 hours.
Holy shit.
I want to be a contact for everybody.
Well, technically
yeah.
shift 2 to the start of shift 1, actually. I've been on
City can
duty
get
every-
addictive. What can I say?
That's true.
Yeah, true.
All right, guys. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Hi, Ramona.
Hey, how's it
Have a
going?
good night.
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Luca, did you see the thing from what we were dealing with the other day? The DT stuff?
No.
I forwarded you the total times for everybody.
Oh, yeah, that I did. I compiled that into the whole document and got it.
Awesome.
That was the last thing I did. Sorry, I thought you meant if there was some other. I thought we
No.
got results or something.
I'm pretty sure that was concluded. I think I got everything else added up. I kind of just took a rough estimate as to their current fines, and I just kind of tacked on, rounded up, so it was an even number
Yeah.
off of the minimum. If prosecution wants to argue something differently, I'm willing to hear them out. I'd rather than be comfortable with arguing the case, but that's kind of the numbers that I came up with that I think were fair.
Yeah, nothing stuck out to me there that was like, whoa, flop, holy fuck, you know?
Yeah, no, I took into account the if it was just like they got caught with some shit, you know, I could understand maybe the minimum. But I think
No,
the fact
this
that it
is
turned into a shootout and that there was
an ambush
that,
and
yeah,
multiple attempts by people to try and recover the vehicle and interfere, and
yeah. I mean, honestly, I could care less what the turnout to this is. I think we were as fair as we could be, but with you know, the literally the missing pieces at this point, whatever happens, you know.
yeah. Sometimes our job is just going to be getting this stuff over the hill, even if it's not necessarily our problem. And I think that's what we were doing there. You know, we did a
Yeah.
good job of that.
Absolutely. I think it was good that we all tag teamed it too. So.
Yeah, I was telling Brian how good that felt to have all of us up there crunching it out.
Oh,
and,
it was great. It was awesome.
You know, yeah, it's good to have support, you know, for each other. Not just, yeah, it's great that when the department supports us, but we really got to focus on inside the unit because those are who we can depend on consistently to support each other. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Actually, Luca, I gotta have a word with you. I have a question for you.
Sure. I got to help Ramona first, though.
Okay.
Because she's been waiting on me for like a
No,
minute,
no,
and
that's
I'm not going anywhere. You're gonna be around for at least half hour, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I gotta help Ramona because she wanted a 42 and everything. Rose,
Okay.
it's good to talk to you. Do you need anything from me, by the way? I didn't mean to like cut you off.
Me? No, no, no. I'm good. I was just saying hi.
Hi, yeah, it's good to see you.
Hi, good to see
When
you.
are you heading out next week? You said.
Yeah, I think on like Wednesday, and probably be back the following Wednesday. So like 18, 19 through 26, something like that.
Nice. All right. Well, hey, if I don't see you before you leave, have fun, and I'll talk to you when you get back. All right.
Yeah,
Thanks
for
saying
sure.
hi.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna help Ramona. Flop. I'll call you in a second when I'm done, or I'll hit you up. Whatever.
Yeah, not a problem. Sounds good. You let me know.
All right. All right, Ramona, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I just looked at your announcement again. You did actually you did the local time thing correctly.
Ooh, nice.
I didn't see the thing above. I saw the thing below. For the time. Ow. Did you just wait to do that? Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
He got ya.
He got me. He gotted me. God damn it. I think that's about it though. I put at times. I gotta talk to Luca now about something else. Ugh, I'm so busy.
Eh. Just try not to overdo it, okay?
No. I'm not. It's just it's one thing after another. I'm managing it one thing at a time, which is good. So I'm able to get to everything. It was funny. I at the shift 3 meeting. So yesterday we have the shift 3 meeting, and then we have like another mid shift 3 meeting. We change the meeting spot every time so that it stays fresh, right? And we were there, and I stepped up in front of everybody, and I'm like, hey, just want to let all the seniors know we have a senior meeting with command come Friday. So if anyone is interested in wanting to show up for the seniors, you know, feel free to show up. It's not mandatory, but you know, and I was open about it, right? And Madison and Barrick looked at me and they were like, Flop, you're the only senior here. We had like 30 cops at this meeting, and out of the 30, I was the only senior. And I was like, oh, well, this is awkward.
Are troopers supposed to go to that?
I don't know.
I mean,
Is your equivalency to a senior?
yeah.
It's not mandatory, but if you show up, you show up.
I mean, I'm happy to go, but like, you know, if they don't want troopers there, you know, I don't want to.
I don't think that's the case. In fact, Barrick made the announcement. Hold on, I'll ask him right now. I'll clarify right now.
What's up?
Hey, brother. Quick question. Your announcement about the senior meeting.
Yep.
Rose wanted to know, and actually, it's a good question because yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anyone equivalent to a senior are invited. Okay. Awesome. Good to know. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Bye-bye. Yes. Anyone equivalent to a senior is invited.
Okay. All right.
It's not a mandatory like meeting. It's just more or less, from what I understand, it's going to be kind of a catch up with the seniors and see like, you know, what's going on. How do people feel, you know, and kind of stay in line with everything. This way command doesn't feel like it's separate from seniors. It's more of a, hey, we want to check in to see how things are going. And do you have any questions or comments or concerns? Which after the last 3 days, I got some things. So it's all good though. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a minute to breathe.
Okay.
Come up for water, or come up for air before I go back underwater. And then, yeah, I will definitely be there for the meeting tomorrow. If you need anything beforehand from me, let me know, and we can work it out.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome,
Should
bros.
be hopefully it'll be a productive meeting tomorrow.
I think it'll be good. I'm already coming with a couple things in mind to kind of bring up and talk about. So it should be good.
All right.
Awesome, bros. If you need anything from me, feel free to let me know. All right.
Likewise.
Awesome.
I'm gonna probably head home too.
Yeah. Probably for the best. Get some sleep, right?
Yeah. I gotta
Awesome.
get up early tomorrow.
Oh boy. How early we talking? Like AM or PM?
Like,
What's early?
Probably like 6:30, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta
That's
go to the
early.
DMV.
Oh God. Get there before they open the door. You don't want to
That-
stand in that line, I promise.
That's what I'm gonna try to do.
Yeah, dude, avoid that line. It sucks. I hate it. Have a good one, Rose.
Bye.
Oh man. All right. I need to be a good responsible streamer and say hi to my community. Hello to my community. How is everybody doing today? How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're doing great. How is everyone's day going? I hope your weekend was great. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks all for bearing with me through what is inevitably, oh my God, some of the fucking just most insane shit. I don't even know. I'm good making memes. Nice. How is everyone? How are we doing? I'm just taking a minute. I'm taking a minute to breathe. What's up, J-Star? I think I'm gonna start my stream around like 3:30 or 3:30. Oh my God. Like 10:30 to 11, I think. I think starting like a little bit later is probably better. I was starting earlier, but I do think starting later is a little more manageable. But holy crap, man. I am definitely fucking tired though. We got so much going on. Coffee sounds good. Coffee does sound good. Actually, do I have any more tea? I don't. Hello, floppers. I'm laying in bed, cozy. Got work at 9 a.m. I feel that, cordless. How are you doing? Outside of that, I do hope work goes okay. I made a cake for the first time in a couple of months, and it turned out pretty well, so I'm happy. Hey, I did that too with Ziggy, and it turned out really well. What kind of cake did you make? Good. How was yours? My weekend was pretty good. I spent it with stream. I'm gonna be enjoying my time come the next couple days. Tomorrow is gonna be probably my last stream for like a day or two. I got a friend coming in. I have a dinner plan and stuff, so it should be good. Should be fun. I'm okay. Made dinner and gifted my roomie an early birthday gift. Nice. What'd you get him? It was chocolate. Ooh, nice. What's up, Cicero? Or, excuse me, Sister Bello. I apologize. I'm gonna go make tea real quick. I haven't made coffee in the last like 3 days, which sounds insane, but I just haven't gotten around to having the time to make coffee because the French press takes an extra minute. So I'm gonna go make some tea real quick because that's quick and easy to do, and I can do that in a couple seconds. So bear with me. I'm gonna stretch my legs, take a minute. Just bear with me, dudes. I'll be right back. Just punch the mic. Sorry about that.